Greetings, people of the world. Matthew back with you here at Navora Autism for the continuation of Let's Play Eternal Sonata. So, last time we got ourselves to the endpoint here at the To Coda Ruins, and we can now move on to head towards the finish line. However, unlike a lot of other locations, there is no boss in this particular spot. We just get to move on to the next location. And so, yeah, we've made it safely now out of the To Coda Ruins, and we can now progress to the next location. And this is in essence a two-part location, considering where we're going. So first of all, we have a cutscene to engage in. And this is going to be a bit of a long one. Remember all the way back to episode 1?
I knew you would be coming sooner or later.
Yeah, here's the...
How do you know my name?
Yeah, this witch we saw back on episode 1.
Time, hasn't it? I can't quite remember how many years has it been since last I saw you.
Yeah, but this elderly lady knows who Polka is, apparently.
It feels like it could have been only yesterday. But I suppose it also could have been hundreds of years ago.
That's quite a bit of a stretch, don't you think?
Know her? No, I don't. I'm sorry, have we met somewhere before?
Yeah, she'll want to know.
Not somewhere, my dear. We've met before right here in this very place.
Really?
Because
When did
you're
Solfège
the
do that?
only person who can draw a fortune here.
What do you mean the only person who can draw a fortune?
We met
What are you
here,
getting at?
But this is the first time I've ever been to this place. Excuse me, ma'am. But how is it that you know about me?
My dear, I'm afraid you wouldn't understand even if I explained it to you.
That's usually how it works in
If you
RPGs, is
knew
it not?
everything, you cannot change fate now. And I see you arrived here right on schedule. I suppose you must not have encountered any particular trouble this time. Oh my. Well, now, what have we here? I never expected to see you here.
Yeah, she's talking to Frederick.
Ma'am? You mind explaining what you're doing here in the first place?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, don't tell me that waiting here for Polka to show up is all you ever do.
Yeah, it is kind of strange.
First, Polka is going to draw a fortune of bad luck.
Who says she necessarily has to do this?
You actually know what fortune she's gonna draw before she does it?
Yes, I know very well. You see, my job is to witness whether or not she ties that fortune to the sacred tree.
The sacred tree?
The tree standing right behind this fortune-telling hut.
How come there are no leaves on it?
Its real name is the cello tree. It has stood on this land for thousands and thousands of years. For the tree, it's as if time is always standing still, for it never grows any taller, but neither does it ever wither. And that is why the people who live in this land have come to call it the sacred tree.
Yeah, but how many
They think
people
it
come
blessed
along?
Because it doesn't age.
Well, that's kind of a stretch, though.
Now, Polka, go ahead. Draw your fortune.
You know you're not obliged to do what she
You will
says there,
know soon
Polka.
enough whether what I have told you is the truth or not.
And besides, there may only be one fortune in there anyway.
What do you think? Are you gonna do it? This whole thing is kind of weird.
Yeah, it is.
I'll do it. I'll draw one.
Really?
There's no way she could know what I'm gonna draw before I do it. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, but she could have easily rigged this, you know.
No one knows what they're gonna get before they draw. That's why people can have hope for the future.
Yeah, so Polka is gonna play along here. So go ahead and make her move there, Polka.
Now, Polka, go ahead. Draw your fortune.
You know you're not obliged to do what she says there, Polka. And besides, there may only be one fortune in there anyway.
You will know soon enough whether what I have told you is the truth or not.
Yeah, but how many people come along? Well, it's certainly wrapped quite nicely. Aren't you going to read it?
Excellent. Now then, my dear, go over to the sacred tree, and if it is indeed a bad fortune, tie it to one of the branches of the tree. Doing so will drive away the bad luck.
Boy, you are full of superstitions, aren't you, witch? I think she was probably going to do this anyway.
That's settled. Now, as for you, there is no need for you to draw a fortune, is there? I should think not, for your destiny lies in a place that is far beyond our reach.
Indeed, it's
Even
called
so,
reality.
I am fairly certain that we must have you see this part through to the very end. Go with her.
Madam, are you saying that following her will somehow decide my fate?
Weren't you listening to me? No one of this world could possibly know what your destiny holds.
Not even you?
All right.
Come on, let's all go.
You may not,
Why not?
What? Why not?
because the rest of you are different. You exist within the boundaries of destiny.
Boundaries of
Yeah.
destiny?
These
Those who
astrologers
exist
are
within
always
the
vague.
boundaries are not permitted to ever see its form.
You're saying that he and Polka are different from us?
That is correct.
Yeah, well, I'm not buying it.
Me neither. Yeah, screw you, witch.
Dear me, how utterly pointless.
I mean, it's not like there's a force field to stop them from going over there.
Oh, Frederick!
The old woman told me I should see this through to the end.
Oh, she did? All right then. I'm gonna open it.
I don't know why I'm even bothering to do this, Polka.
What's this?
What is it?
But it's just blank.
She has been playing us for fools.
And all of the fortunes tied to the tree are bad luck. I wonder, could a blank one mean what I think it does?
It means that you choose what you
This
do.
world really is just my...
This is it. This is what I can do to help the world. No matter what. I guess there's no escaping it.
What's wrong?
Yeah, what is wrong?
Oh man, you opened it up already? Well, what did it say?
Well, prepare to get
What is
heartbroken.
this, a joke? It's blank.
Yeah. Yeah, she is a
Wow,
witch.
there sure are a lot more up there. Yikes, and all the fortunes are bad luck. Hey, do you think that's why that old lady said she knew what was gonna happen? Anyway, it looks like she was totally wrong when she said that thing about you being the only person who can draw a fortune here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Allegretto, I'm not so sure.
What do you mean?
What's the matter? Aw, come on, don't take it so seriously.
Yeah, she's just screwing with
Guess
your head.
making a blank fortune is kind of weird. But face it, it's way better than getting a bad luck one.
Exactly.
Hey, let's head back and talk to that old lady again. We can tell her intuition was 100% wrong.
He's right. This isn't a bad luck fortune, not yet. Frederick, I think I should try having faith in this fortune. Things will be different from now on, and I'll wait. I won't resort to that until the last possible moment.
What are you talking about? Well, we'll know soon enough what she is referring to.
So it's all up to me. To do something to change this world. Something to save Polka. But how? What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, because, yeah, this has been more about Polka and not so much necessarily about Frederick. So yeah, the witch is now gone. And we can now move on because we gotta go to the west. That's how we continue advancing the plot here. So, yeah, as you have already noticed, I think you pretty much were able to read where we're going through now. But this is pretty much a transition point to get us to our next location. So, yeah, I guess I should make a point to say that, guess what? I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell! Yeah, so as we advance here onto the base of Mount Rock. Hey, is that you, Jazz? It is you! Well, of all the things, I didn't think you were still alive. I was sure that you had been done in during the rebellion, but... So, you survived. Falsetto too, thank goodness. But as for the mountain, the situation on the Forte side has gotten much worse since then. They've increased surveillance, and the work has gotten brutal. The men are dropping like flies. To tell the truth, some of the miners are still angry with Tenor. With Tenor? Yeah, I don't know who that is, but... yeah, because we never get to meet Tenor in the main plot of the story. By the way, what did you come back here for? No, on second thought, don't tell me. You've got your reasons, I'm sure. If you're heading up the mountain, it's best to be prepared. I don't have anything special, but buy what you need. And so, that we shall indeed do. So, since he is making himself available to us as a merchant, let's go ahead and start buying the necessary items that we require. This will include weapons and armor. So, let's get an Artemis bow for Viola. There are no swords for Polka, or no, swords for Allegretto. And, yeah, there are no enhanced weapons for March either. So, yeah, we can equip Allegretto with a cursed armor, but it will not be in my best interest to do that as of yet, because of the fact that I can buy one, but it won't necessarily be helpful to me as of right now. We can buy an obscure jacket for Falsetto. And yeah, it looks like there's nothing for March at all. Even in the armor department, which I find quite surprising. But yeah, we can buy honey cookies. We can now also start buying heart clovers, which recover 12,000 HP. But I want to buy a few more angel trumpets. And while we're here, we might as well start buying some heart clovers. 15 will do for starters. Alright, so let's go ahead and start equipping to everyone. Well, we're going to wait for a little while before Allegretto gets equipped with a cursed armor, because I'm waiting for him to get his next dark special ability before I equip it on him. Nothing to give to Viola or to March, but we can give the Artemis bow to Viola for 10 extra points, plus 11 extra defense for her from the obscure jacket. Alright, so that's gonna pretty much do it. So now we can go ahead and get ourselves ready for what is to come next, because yeah, as you notice, we're at the base of Mount Rock, and we now have to start ascending this thing because we're still in pursuit of Prince Crescendo and Princess Serenade. So, we will continue our pursuit of them next time. So, with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Eternal Sonata, and when I join you again, we will start ascending Mount Rock in the hopes of finding them before things go horribly wrong. So until next time everyone, this is Matthew at Novora Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.